Hello.
Morning, Dylan. How you getting on?
It's been alright, thank you. It's
Good, good,
not
good.
been great, but it's been alright.
Okay, why not great? What's been up?
I don't know, this week it's been a bit rocky in general for things. But
Is everything okay? You all right?
yeah, I've just sort of lost myself recently, been losing my temper really easily, losing focus, things like that.
Okay, do you know what's been causing that or anything?
No, I do
Okay.
not know.
Have you been? I know you spoke a little bit about sort of getting counselling and stuff like that. Has that been helping? Have you been attending them? How's that been going?
Me and my mum are still speaking about it because I know I need help, but I'm too stubborn to get it. But
I
so we're
thought
still speaking about it.
you messaged me a little while back to say that you'd confirmed an appointment with someone about something. Did you?
Oh,
What happened with
we
that?
sorted that out, and then that was a while. That was yeah, as you said, a while back. That got disbanded. So
Did they
actually,
cancel it or?
yeah,
Okay. Again, there is the college as well, Dylan. All right. So, if it's affecting your work, things like that, it's worth trying to be a bit proactive on it and doing what you can. Okay.
yep,
All right. Do you want to share your wicks and show me what you've been up to this week?
yep. Right. You see my screen?
Yeah. So, talk us through the. So, what were you sort of tasked with this week? What was the aim of this week?
It was to take out some secondary research, and for me, for me personally, it was to basically I wanted to research what was the foundation of games, stealth
Yep.
games, that is, and how AI reacts according to you and in general.
So if we break that down into, so is that your identified skills, aims, and knowledge then is saying that you want to know how to do that stuff? Is that
Yep,
okay?
yep.
Cool. So then your inspirational research then, show me what you've sort of gathered and analysed on that.
Okay. I don't have much in terms of inspirational, and that was one of the things I wanted to get done today, and that's why I went to move on one-on-one later, because I know I need to do that, and in the one-on-one I didn't want to have to cover that, so I wanted to move it up.
Okay, so what
So
about your analytical stuff then, if we talk about your
um,
analytical research?
so could you say that's the like the AI stuff,
I
like
mean,
the
it depends if your AI sort of
because I
what you're
was
looking at for your AI. If you're looking
it
at how to do it
was
physically in
reactive
conflict.
and active in game design. So it's like the difference between some AI in stealth games and some AI in other games,
Yeah.
which divides the line of what's fun for some people and what's not for some.
Yeah, no, I think that covers analytical. So, you've got so this bit at the top here where it says reactive stealth thing, is that in quotation marks because it's a quote from that article underneath? Is that
Yes.
the idea? Cool. So, what are you saying about that then? What have you found out? What information have
So
you got from it?
So that I said on Gamma Sutra it explains the difference between two different types of stealth games, reactive and active. Before reading this, I hadn't really noticed the difference between the two, and I didn't really think there was like any other type of stealth game than the just what is one type of AI, and that
Yeah.
covers all stealth games.
So are those two quotes from the same article? Is
Yes,
that
they
the
are.
idea? Okay. And then how are you discussing about how you're applying it to your projects, that kind of
Well, for reactive, I haven't discussed that yet. That is another thing I need to do, and I will get that done today. Um, it's basically reactive stealth is about players have very little impact, and it's like you basically it's more. I'd say for me, I think it seems like reactive stealth is more stealth than like you have to be more hidden than
thing? Yeah,
active because it's like you have to hide, otherwise you're going to get detected and that's it, game's over. And you don't have to actually do much other than just follow the core rules of what's going on,
and then
and you
is
don't
that
have much
something
freedom.
you can use for your project? Then is the idea that you can then have elements of both elements, the ones you prefer,
um
to
for
give you a
me i'd
starting point for
rather
design, or
for me I'd rather have active stealth design, because in active you can actually influence what's happening, and you as a player feel like you have more control. And I think for that, it gives you more immersiveness, and in games, that's important to me anyway.
Excellent. So you've looked at, so that's one analytical source. Then you've looked at one um, source for that. What about your technical research then? What sort of tech?
Could you say that's about? Could I say that my technical is basically what stealth games are and what makes up
Well,
for
it's
stealth
your
games?
technical's more how are you actually going to do it? So it would be sort of how to do the AI in Construct, how to do sneaking mechanics in Construct, stuff like that. So it's a lot more the
Oh,
practical
okay.
how to.
Okay, so could you say this is analytical again then?
Well, that's analytical there. Yeah, what you've got there is analytical, but I'm asking
Oh,
you,
okay.
what else? What have you done for your technical research?
Well, in that case, I need to do technical research for them.
So is this? So you've got your. So you've looked at a couple of things then of stealth games as well. Is that correct? So scroll up a little
Yep.
bit. So you've got. So you've gathered. You've got some analytical stuff there then. So what's the second article you were looking at? What's the second source you were looking at there?
They're both from Wikipedia here. The first one basically just says about how light and darkness is basically your best friend when it comes to stealth games, because it's like a core feature, almost like the foundation of stealth games is staying in the dark,
Yeah.
and it's something you'll see very commonly across like all stealth games.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thinking Metal Gear Solid, you just literally sit there in the dark for a lot of it, or behind a cover, under a box, things like that.
Excellent. So then, so you've got some analytical sources. So then, am I right that you've not looked at anything technical?
Um, yeah, technical,
Okay.
inspirational. Then I'd say
Okay. Have you
I
done?
have got sources for that over on my project proposal page.
Yeah. But that we looked at that week 1, week 2.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking you, what are you looking at? What have you covered this week? So is there anything else on your wicks you want to show me that you've been doing?
Um, I did the I did do go back to primary research and actually do a playtest of a game, a stealth
Excellent.
game.
Yeah.
I played this because it actually sparked a few ideas in terms of level design
Yeah.
and things I want to add into my game. And like for one of the things I do want to add is like timed challenges almost, or rewards along the
Yeah.
way. Because my game was going to be complete this puzzle, get to the end, you're done, right? But I want to try and add some rewards for completing the level so you actually have a motivation to do it, other than just get through the level and that's it.
Excellent. So you've got that. Anything else?
As I did say before, I did have that Zoom meeting, um, on Tuesday, I think it was, where it was about VFX and animation, but I wasn't able to get the video as it was online and on Zoom.
Have you evidenced it in other ways? Have you reflected on it? Have you taken screenshots? Have you got,
No,
just
no, I didn't get
the
anything
email
from it.
that you've been that you've attended it, things like that?
Oh, I've got the email. Yeah, I can put them
Yeah,
on there.
yeah. So at the moment on your Wix, how would someone looking at your Wix know that you've been attending events and things like that?
They wouldn't. I think I actually mentioned that I'd be going to it. Yeah, yeah. I
So you've got the
mentioned
booking
here that I was
confirmation,
gonna. Yep.
but then see if anyone else has. Have you seen if anyone else had the talk?
Not for that one, no. I don't.
Okay.
I think
Um,
everyone mainly got the games design one over the VFX animation one.
and have you got any evidence of, I attended this talk, I lost it, but here's who was chatting, here's what I got out of it, here's other information.
Yeah, I can get that down
Cool.
as well.
So yeah, I know you said you've been having a rough week and things like that. Obviously, you're making me aware of that during this one-to-one. So, up until this point, you've had 9 hours to gather all of this stuff. Um, how, what's your thoughts there?
probably should have told you at the beginning of the week.
I
But
think
it's
that's
sort
wise.
of developed over the week as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. If you're running into issues and stuff, let me know. But obviously, if you were all right at the start of the week, you had 3 hours session at the start of the week. It's up to you to say how confident you are with. Is this a solid 3 hours work? How's your stuff going? Deadline's at 1. What else do you still need to get on your Wix? What's your plan for the afternoon, for this morning?
I need to do the technical, inspirational, and then just discuss my Zoom call, saying that I attended it and this is what happened.
And your evaluation and reflection as well,
Yeah, yes, of the week.
That stuff on there, all right?
Yep.
Any questions or anything for me?
No.
Have you been using the support that I sent over?
Yeah, but basically what to look at. Yeah. I've also been using the checklist on the assignment.
And the questions as well, all right?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure if you're handing in, you're confident you've got it all there, okay? If there's stuff missing or anything like that, let me know and I'll have a chat with you, okay?
Right.
Cool. Right. Anything else, Dylan?
No, that'd be all. Thank you.
No worries. Right. Keep in touch and I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Well, thank you.
All the best. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.